Now the perception may be skewed because of the camera a little bit here, but the distances are the same. We're as far from the line to the barrier as the barrier is from the pile. Okay, so we'll take a look back and make sure we're perpendicular to the barrier or factor. And that's about good. So right here, we'll set a pile. This is about 20 yards beyond the barrier, and that's just what we were looking for. We're keeping the pile pretty narrow here as we build it. We don't want to get any wider, so the destination stays specific for the dog. And now we want to start narrowing it down toward the back of the pile. Again, keeping it narrow. Now we'll look back up the line, make sure that we're dead on line with the barrier and the beginning of this thing, so we're all aligned. Now we'll go back and bring out the dog and show her how to run this. I'm going to step off to the side a little bit as Vince brings her up.
Sit.
And now Vince will walk her online out to the barrier board and across it. You see what she's doing? She's already thinking about flaring it, and she's not even running. I'd line her up from your side over there, Vince. Face the pile with her. And then toss a bumper into it. Just stay right there and front sit her. And step back across the board. And then run her to the pile right from there. Make sure you receive her across the board.
Here. No. No.
So if you're getting flare right in front of her, if you backed up 20 yards, she wouldn't come anywhere near the barrier.
No. Here.
Just back up a couple of feet.
Here. No. No. Heel. 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 Here. Sit. Drop. Now, gotta start handling.
Handling really doesn't have a place in this drill. This is a no-no procedure entirely. So you've already established parameters.
Here.
She does not like that board.
Heel.
They don't, naturally. It would not be a very bright dog that naturally wanted to run right at that board.
Sit. No.
Okay. Stick with no rather than the sit whistle.
No. No.
Good job.
Sit. Good job. Sit. Drop.
That was well-timed praise.
Good girl. Good bird. Stop. No. Heel. Here. Sit. Back. No. Heel. Sit. Back. No. Heel. Sit. Back. Good job. Good job. No. Come here. Got it, girl. Right, sit.
Now, what she's told me through her behavior is that today this is probably all the distance we're going to get from the barrier board.
Oh, yeah.
We'll overheat her running her enough times to actually get it, and that's not what we want.
Right.
But I do think you got a good distance here to work with.
Okay. That's only 5 yards.
The area right off the end of the barrier board on either side is what you call a break point. That's as far as you let them go, because that telling them no at that point clearly defines you're not supposed to be there.
And we just keep showing her that.
Yes.
What a good girl. Good bird. Back. No. Heel. Heel. Here. Sit. Sit. Back. No. Did that by accident. Back. No. Heel. Sit. Back. Back. No. Come on. Oh, you sweating about it. Back. No. Heel.
All right, stop right there. Don't step any closer. Take the bumper out of your back pocket. Toss it just across the board, and I mean maybe 2 or 3 feet at the most. Send her on fetch.
Fetch.
Good.
Girl. Here. Sit.
Good girl.
Girl. That a good girl. Drop. Heel.
Okay, now run right from that same place.
Here.
You don't have a bumper, do you?
Fit. That a girl. Fit.
Good girl.
Here. Sit.
Now maybe another 3 feet.
Sit. Sit. Atta girl. Here. 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 No. No. Here. Here. Atta girl. Here. Here.
Okay, keep backing up a little bit at a time too as you do that, Vince.
Yeah. Okay. Girl. Sit. 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 Heel.
Good spot for a rexism.
Come here.
There's little
Here,
reason to
here.
expect a dog to be more precise than you are.
Fetch. Good dog. Hup, hup. No. Here. 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 Sit. Here. Atta girl. Come on.
Okay, back up about 3 feet, Vince.
Sit. Heel.
There you go.
Here. Sit. Turn it into more fun. Tried to take pressure out of it, but she sensed pressure the whole time.
The whole time.
You know. And that's what it's about.
One of the
right?
reasons this worked so well is he just did mow this grass.
Yeah.
It's in great shape, which made that barrier board stand out like a sore thumb. And it's unnatural for a dog to want to run right into a barrier. That's why I call it a barrier board. It is a barrier. It's esteemed as one. It would be one if it were a hay bale or a log or anything else really distinct like that. She did good,
What's the matter with you?
and she'll be better at it next time.